As far as I'm concerned, this is the best forex trading indicator you can find out there. I know a whole lot of people don't like hearing indicator. They tell you indicators are for babies. Okay, you can say whatever you want to say, guys. But as far as I'm concerned, this is the best indicator you can find out there. I've been coming on live recently on TikTok, and a whole lot of people have been asking me, "Sir, what is this indicator? How can you set it up?" So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the DIY custom strategy builder. It's an indicator that has over 30 indicators in it. Okay, and in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to set it up, because this is the request, this is the messages that I've been getting. Oh, they've installed this bot, this robot. Oh, why am I saying robots? Guys, I build robots too. Okay, so if you need forex trading robot, you can send me a DM. All right, this indicator, many people have installed it on their Tradingview chart, but they don't really know how to set it. So in this video, I'm going to be walking you through on how to set the DIY custom strategy builder indicator. So, guys, without wasting much time, without any further ado, let's head over to my screen. So now we are on my screen. Now, these are the two indicators I use. The first one is DIY Custom Strategy Builder, and the second one is LUXALGO Fair Value Gap. Okay, so the one you guys have been asking about is this DIY Custom Strategy Builder, how to run the settings. Okay, so if you want to add the indicator on your chart, okay, you click indicator. Once you click indicator, you search for it, which is what you're seeing here. Just search for DIY custom strategy builder. Now, these are my favorite indicators. As you can see, they are all starred. If you want to remove them from here, you can just unstar them. All right. So this is it. DIY custom strategy builder by ZPAYAB, maybe Spare or whatever. Over 6,807 people are actually using this indicator. Okay. So once you add the indicator. So now, mind you, if you are not on the premium, because TradingView has premium and free package. If you are on the free package, you can only add two indicators on your chart. But if you're on the premium package, you can add multiple indicators. Okay. So this is the DIY custom strategy builder. Let me switch it on. As you can see, you see show here. Tap it. Now, this indicator, many of you, if you have been joining my live, I do host live meetings right now, or live sessions right now on TikTok here on TikTok. Okay, so that is where these questions came in. A whole lot of these questions asking me to show them how to run the settings. Now, this indicator actually works. Okay, we have, follow my mouse, we have a table here that shows you, gives you the direction of the market. It's just like a signal. Also, you can use this indicator as a signal. Short means sell, long means buy. So it's telling you to short this market, and as you can see, we are it's actually selling. Okay, it's actually selling. So you can switch this on and switch it off. But let's head over straight to the settings. So you come here, you click settings. The first icon you see here is hide or show, which is the eyes. Second one here, which is the settings. When you tap it, now, this is, we have input, style, and visibility. So leave it on input. Okay. So many of you, once you just install this indicator on your chart, one thing you notice that it will be so bulky, like there will be too many informations on the chart, on your chart. So it will not be smooth and sweet like mine. As you can see, let me go back. What I just only have on this indicator is the demand and supply zone. And mind you, this was the reason why I downloaded this indicator. I was actually just looking for an indicator that will help me just plot out my demand and supply zone, because I don't want to be stressing myself. Only for me to find out that this indicator actually has a whole lot of benefits, like a whole lot than the demand and supply self that I was actually looking for. So after going through it and seeing the strength, the ability, the capability of this bot, I can bet you for a fact that it is beautiful. Okay. So as you can see, this is what is showing on my own. But once you install this indicator, you will not you will see a whole lot of information. You can see moving average, see the many things. So if you just want it to be showing just this table here and the demand and supply, let's go. When you click settings, okay, then just follow my mouse because it is long. Now this indicator is, I salute the creators of this indicator. God bless them so much, because they really they really put in a lot of effort to make this indicator. So we have alternative signals, show long and short, and show dashboard. Okay, so if you remove all these things, you can just troubleshoot. But let's leave everything because they are on mine. Okay, so you scroll down, you will see this rational quadratic candle, which is what you are seeing here. Confirmation indicator, rational quadratic candle. You can use any indicator you want or to be on the table. Okay, as you can see, it is saying confirmation indicator filter, which is this filter here, this aspect here, confirmation indicator. So if you want to add more on to show here for confirmation, you can add as much as possible to show on this table here. But me, I just need this one alone, this rational quadratic candle. Okay, so you might find out that many are checked on yours, so you can uncheck them. That is if you want to use my own settings. So let's keep going down. Just make sure you can pause this video, and you can pause this video in case you're missing out. Okay, so then we have the awesome oscillator, all right, the zero line cross, which is what you are seeing here. This is what is showing here. It's also, as you can see, we are still in the, look at, everything has its own subheading, confirmation indicator filter. So we are still in the confirmation indicator filter. So, but I think I passed this first one, which is the main indicator signal, which is the leading indicator range filter. That's what you are seeing here. Look at it here, leading indicator range filter. Okay, so once we come down, the second subheading here we have is confirmation indicator. So we have rational quadratic, and the second one we have is awesome oscillator, which is what you are seeing here. You can add as much as possible if you want, but this is what I am using. So let's keep scrolling down. Now we have entered another um subhead, which is switchboard turn on off overlay indicator. Now what this is talking about now is what you will see on this your dash, on this your chart now. As you can see, I have only supply and demand turned on. Okay, only supply and demand turned on. If I turn on EMA right now, EMA, if I click OK, EMA will show on my chart. I don't want EMA to show on my chart. What I actually need is just the supply and demand. But let's keep on going. So this is where you need to check mainly for what is showing on your board, on your chart here, on your screen here. So if you have too many things showing, just come on these settings and uncheck all of them and leave probably your supply and demand, or leave whatsoever you feel like. We even have fair value gap here. Do you understand? Even though I have fair value gap from LUXALGO, but I prefer the fair value gap from LUXALGO than the one here. So I just have only demand and supply turned on. So let's keep scrolling down. Another subheading, mass line. I didn't touch. I just left all these things like this. Mass line M4, I don't know. I just left all these things like this. Pivot levels, as you can see, is just where it is. Use daily, show, and all that. So it's actually, many of them you will not be able to show them or unshow them. Okay, they are just there. So they are all working hand in hand to making sure that the indicator, or the indicator gives you a better prediction rather. So fractals, we can show RF line. If you don't want to show it, turn it off. But mine, I just left all these ones like this. But you can still troubleshoot. Okay, you can troubleshoot. Smooth range is turned on. I've not even checked all these aspects, so I left all these things just the way they are. The only place I did changes are the top, the way I showed you. But let's just keep going down. Okay, you can just leave everything the way it is in mind. Rational quadratic kernel, blah blah blah. Nothing to, everything is switched off here, off here. Super trend, all these things are turned on. Half trend, they are all turned on. You can switch them off if you want to, but just leave them on. As long as they are on mine and they are not really disturbing anything here, just leave them on. Ichimoku, nothing to turn on. Super Richie, nothing to turn on here. Don't change channel. Let me just keep scrolling down. Nothing to turn on here. So just leave all these things. There's nothing to turn on. There's nothing to change here. Okay, VWAP settings. Hide VWAP on 1 day or above. It's not. This is how it has been. So I didn't touch it. So you continue. Standard deviation. It's only the band that is turned on. The first one, the second one, and third one are not. Chandelier exits, all are turned on. Okay, so just be following my mouse. I'll be scrolling down gently, gently. I don't want this video to be too long. Gently, gently, gently. Volatility oscillator. There's nothing to turn on rather. Deterrended price oscillator is off. Centered is off. Didn't turn it on. So just keep scrolling down. Just keep scrolling. All these are turned on. I think all these are on their default because the only place I change something is above. So just leave everything how they are. Just leave everything how they are, guys. Just leave everything how they are. Show price action labels. If you want to remove it, you can remove it. Let me see. I don't want to show price action labels. Let me see. Okay. Supply and demand, point of entry. Yeah. So you can change the color. I think it comes with a default color, POI label. Comes with it. You can change it here. This is where to change all these POI, demand and supply, their colors. You can change it to whatever fits you. Okay. So I think that is that, guys. All these ones are left like that. Then click OK. As you click OK, you'll find everything you're looking for to just look like this, as simple as this. So that is all, guys. So another thing you need to look out for, because as you can see, we are in the inputs page. If you click here, you see style. Okay, just leave this one just the way it is. You can come and troubleshoot if you want to troubleshoot. Okay, and we have visibility, so we'll just leave visibility just the way it is. Okay, yeah, there's something we can change on style. Yes, you see this table here, this table you can change it on style here. So if you check here, look at this part before the ending, we have table lines label boxes. Okay, if I uncheck table, as you can see, that table that is indicating whether to buy or sell has gone. If I click it back, it will come up. Okay, so this is where you can come and turn it on and turn it off. So you can also just come here and look through. You can troubleshoot, come turn something on and go back, turn it off again to see what, you understand, what happens on your chart. Okay, don't be scared to troubleshoot. All right, so but this is how my style looks like. So sometimes I turn off this table, sometimes I turn it on. So these lines, labels, let me switch on all these things now and click OK. You would see. Okay, you see this stuff now that is showing here. Now I don't want it. You understand? Failed short confirmation from this one, it will be giving you some information and all that. I don't need all those things. Okay, look at it here also. So if you want it, no problem. If you want it, no problem. So, but where you can turn it off is from the let's go back, from the style. Okay, so you can switch off lines, switch off labels, and even still switch off boxes if you want to. But this is how mine is. Let's scroll up. Like I said, you can troubleshoot, but just this is how everything is. Everything here is turned on, turned on, turned on, turned on. The only thing that is not turned on here is this buy signal and sell signal. Yes, I purposely turned it off. If you switch it on now, you will see it's telling you long, long. I don't need all those things. If you put sell signal now, you say short, short. I don't need all those things. Okay. So long signal, short signal. I don't need all these things. What are they even doing here? I don't think I've even touched this one. Long signal. But let me just leave it here since there is nothing showing on my screen. But I can still come back and troubleshoot. So troubleshooting is allowed. Okay. But for this table here, if you don't want to see it here, just click table here to go off. And if you want to still see it, click it back to come back, then click OK. So I think that is all concerning this indicator. So for fair value gap, there's no settings. Once you just install the fair value gap, you see it appears. Nothing, there's no settings you're doing. Just switch it on or switch it off. You see your fair value gap here. So, but if I don't want to explain what fair value gap means in this video, I don't want to explain how to use this indicator here. Probably in the next video, I'll be talking about that because I don't want this video to be too long. So this video just only tells you how to the settings concerning the DIY custom strategy builder. Okay, so it's good for both beginners and advanced traders, you can just use it for confirmation after you've done your analysis. Just come and check what the indicator is talking about. Okay, for beginners, it's already telling you short, but it's not really advisable. Yes, it's telling you short, but how would you know where to enter from? You understand? Imagine, okay, just imagine now is, it's been saying short, short, and from this point where it's saying short, which is this demand level, you enter a short, which is sell. This is a 1 hour time frame. Imagine it sold back up, and maybe you put your stop loss here, it would have taken you out, and probably now continue selling. You'll be wondering what happened. So there's always a entry point. So in the next video, I will teach how to use all these indicators. Thank you very much, guys.